Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, August 24th, day 17 of the Green Plan for me. Well, welcome back to my channel, everybody. It is Tuesday. Like I said in the earlier clip, it's day 17 of being on the Green Plan for me. I didn't get a recording up yesterday. We had a birthday party. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos earlier up in Michigan, and I did really well up until I went to the birthday party. Now, here's the thing. Usually when we go to my niece's, there's like hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like this. Not so. This was a Sweet 16 birthday party, so it was like teenage-friendly foods like tacos and stuff like that. So I did not stay on plan yesterday. However, that being said, I still got a blue dot. I went over points. The thing of it is, I came home and I tracked everything that I ate, and it came up to 36 points. So I got into my weeklies. Wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I had one taco. It was like a soft taco, and I mean, I had other things too. I had like a cupcake and some pretzel sticks and stuff like that. Some tortilla chips. Before I went, I only had 7 points. So I had, 23 points that I could play with, and then I went over that. So while I was there, I had a total of 29 points according to the tracker. So as a result, I mean, it was salty stuff. My scale was up this morning. I expected it, so I wasn't upset. I wasn't flipping out over anything. Got right back on track this morning. With breakfast, and I've stayed on plan all day. As a matter of fact, I need to get some more points in yet tonight and some more calories because I'm not, I don't even have 1,100 calories yet today. Part of the reason is it's so dang hot and I don't feel like eating. I definitely don't want to cook. So, anyway, let me stop here. I'll show you what I've had to eat so far today on the Green Plan. Okay, I'm starting my Monday morning off with a breakfast wrap. Made the wrap with a carb counter La Banderita tortilla. That's 1 point. Inside I've got 1 egg and 2 egg whites for 1 point. I scrambled that with some onions and peppers. That's of course 0 points. And then after it came out, I topped it with 16 grams of the reduced fat Mexican cheese blend for 1 point. So that makes my wrap 1, 2, 3, 4 points. The cantaloupe and watermelon is 0 points, of course. 3 points in my coffee for 50 milliliters of half and half total in my 2 cups of coffee. So I have a 7-point breakfast this morning. Okay, this was originally going to be my dinner, and I decided to switch it up because, well, originally I was going to have steak and soup tonight. Too dang hot for soup, though, so made some street tacos. This is a 5-point lunch. My cantaloupe and watermelon, of course, is 0 points. My tacos are made with 85 grams of cooked lean flank steak. That's 3 points. 2 of the La Banderita Carb Counter Keto Street Tacos. 2 tortillas is 1 point. I've got jalapenos in there and some onions. I do have, between the 2 of them, 14 grams of reduced fat 4-cheese Mexican blend cheese for 1 point. So that's 5 points. I topped it with just a splash of Frank's hot sauce. 5 points for lunch. This takes me to 12 points for the day. I have 18 points left. Alright, well, it's too hot to cook anything today, so I just decided to have a cold turkey sandwich for dinner. I'll start out with the Papa Bowls. The serving size on this is 28 grams for 5 points. I only have 14 grams here, and that takes it down to 2 points. This is Green Plan points. So 2 points in the Papa Bowls, and then the rest of my points tonight are in my sandwich. This is the Kroger Carb Master Bread because I'm out of the Aunt Millie's, and I can tell you right now the Aunt Millie's is better because it's thicker. But 2 slices for 1 point. I've got 1 slice of the Sargento Ultra Thin Baby Swiss cheese slices for 1 point, 44 grams of the Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh Oven Roasted Turkey Breast for 1 point. I have 32 grams of avocado on there for 2 points, 85 grams of a tomato, and 6 grams of a jalapeno pepper on there. That's all 0 points. So my total sandwich is 5 points, 2 points with my poppables. So I have a 7-point dinner. Let's see, this takes me to 19 points for the day. I still have 11 points left for snacks if I want them.
So I've had 19 points. It's been, they're good points. But I am probably going to have maybe a bowl of cereal tonight before I call it a night with food, just because I want to have some more calories and I want to have a few more points. At 19 points, I don't even have the blue dot. So, and like I said, I've got maybe a couple hundred calories I want to add yet tonight. So I'm thinking about maybe having either some shredded wheat or some Cheerios with a little bit of almond milk for like a nighttime snack. I had yogurt for breakfast, so I don't really want to have more yogurt tonight. But we'll see. So yesterday, like I said, it was a good, after dinner. I went swimming, and so I got exercise in after dinner, and we were out on a farm. So uh, it was it turned out to be better than I had anticipated once I put everything into the tracker. Uh, so I wasn't so upset that, when I came home last night, I felt kind of defeated, thinking, oh, why do I do this? I always do this, when I go to a family gathering. But you know what? I got to celebrate a sweet 16 birthday party with my great niece. And we had a nice family time and went swimming in her pool with my sister and her granddaughter. And so we had a nice time. So, I'm thinking that's more important than worrying about all those points. And I had those points to spend. So, like I said, I still have right now 38 weeklies, and it's Tuesday. So, I'm laughing because the cat's under my table here playing with my toes. It's all fun and games until he bites me, and it's the foot that's broken that he's playing with. So, that's kind of funny. He's got a little paw going back, back, back. But anyway, so yesterday's done, and I'm moving forward with the rest of the week. So day 16, I'm going to say was sort of a success because I only had what I say 36 points. Was it? Yeah, I had 36 points yesterday. It could have been 136 points, but I did stop at one taco and I had some tortilla strips, but I tracked, like I said, I tracked every single thing that I ate. So even if I didn't quite track correctly, I have 38 weeklies. So like I said, I'm not feeling too bad about it. I knew my scale was going to be up because I got those pretzel sticks and the tortillas and stuff had salt in them, so I knew that was going to happen. So I wasn't up much. It was just enough to say, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So anyway, are you loving this? It's so hot today. Um, I'm canning salsa later this week, and I'm so glad it's not today. My tomatoes are coming in on Thursday. So, because it was too hot. Matter of fact, I changed my menu plan around today because I had different things on the schedule. Uh, that steak that I had that I showed you for lunch, I grilled up the remainder of that flank steak that I had cut up the other night. I grilled it all up today, this morning when I first got up, even before I had coffee. And I put a couple of the pieces in the freezer, and I saved that one out for lunch today because it was going to get, so hot today. I didn't want to turn anything on. So that was a real quick lunch for me, and it was good. I originally had planned to have flank steak and French onion soup for dinner, and I have a whole bunch of canned French onion soup here that I have in my recipe builder, so I knew exactly how many points it was going to be, but I thought, I don't want to heat anything up on the stove at all today because it was so hot. We're under a heat advisory yet again tomorrow. So I may be switching things up again tomorrow as far as my menu plan. I haven't even looked at it, to tell you the truth, to see what I'm having or what's on the schedule. Originally, I was supposed to have oatmeal for breakfast, and I thought, there's no way I'm making oatmeal on a hot day. Because by the time I got up, which wasn't really till noon, because I couldn't get to sleep till about 6 o'clock. What happened? I came home last night, got home about 10:30, and I was exhausted. I was out in the sun at the birthday party, and I was in the pool. I was exhausted, and she lives about an hour away, so I was driving, and I went to bed at 10:30, and I fell right asleep. Well, then I woke up at 2 o'clock, and I couldn't get back to sleep, and it was 6 o'clock this morning before I went back to sleep, and so I slept until about 11:30 today, maybe even closer to noon. And by the time I got up, it was blazing hot. I had the air on in my bedroom. I didn't have the air on in any of the other rooms in here, but I had the air on in my bedroom. So once I came into the kitchen, it was just so hot, and it was the time of day when the sun's just beating down. I thought, there's no way I'm making oatmeal. So I looked at my menu to see what can I switch around. So what I had for breakfast today was on my schedule for Thursday morning, which I still may have again Thursday morning. But that's the beauty of having my menu up on my refrigerator, is that I can kind of look and see, I don't feel like that today, maybe I'll switch this around, because all my point values for breakfast are like about the same point value, same for lunch and dinner, so it's easy to flip things around. So anyway, I guess that's going to end it for me. Like I said, I got, this is an easy week for me. I've got not a whole lot of nothing going on, except for Thursday I'm picking out my tomatoes, and then because it's so hot, I'll get to those tomatoes right away. I'm going to make as many jars of salsa as I have lids left, unless I can find some lids somewhere, because nobody has them around here. My only hope is to drive over to the Amish store tomorrow, maybe, to see if they have any. Not sure I want to do that, but I may have to. So Walmart doesn't have any. Kroger didn't have any lids. I can buy the jars, they have the lids on them, but I just want the boxes of lids. That's all I want is lids. I think I've got, let's see, 2 dozen, almost 3. I think I used 1 lid out of this pack, so I have almost 3 dozen lids. But I think a box of tomatoes, I think I get like 48 or 56, something like that, pints of salsa. But I guess I'll have to stop when I get out of lids. And hopefully it'll cool down a little bit before I do it. Just a little bit of canning that I did last week heated up the kitchen, and it's just water bath canning, and thank goodness I'm not pressure canning, because that would really be bad. Water bath canning doesn't take it quite as long, and since I have a good amount of acid that I put back into the tomatoes, into the salsa, I can water bath can it. And but it gets hot, running from the stove to the table to empty the jars, and then the hot jars and everything. It gets hot in the kitchen. So I'm hoping it cools off a little bit by the weekend. I haven't really looked ahead to see what the forecast is. All I know is today, I'm glad I'm not canning today, because it's hot. In fact, just a few minutes ago, Molly and I walked around the pond just before it got dark. And there's a nice little breeze coming out there. But it's still, by the time I got up to the top, back up to the center, I thought, boy, this air is just oppressive. And, here it is, 9 o'clock at night, and it's still oppressive air. So I'm so thankful I'm not out west where my daughter is, because it was really bad out there. Things have cooled down for her, but my goodness. So the hair went up today, and it hasn't come down. And it may not for a few days. I have my nice little cute ponytail here, and I don't care. So, all right, I've been rambling. You guys, I'll see you back here tomorrow to show you what I'm eating on the green plan. If you're new to my channel, hey, welcome to me, to my journey. I am trying to lose a total of 147.8 pounds. I have knocked off some of that. I'm not quite to the halfway mark, but I'm getting real close to the halfway mark. I was beyond the halfway mark, and then COVID hit, and for no reason, good reason, I gained weight. So I'm trying to get that back off, and then some. So anyway, thank you. Please like, and subscribe down below and click that notification bell so you know when I have a new video going up. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me through my ups and downs and ups and ups and ups and then downs. I really, really appreciate it. I could not do this journey without you. I'll see you back here tomorrow with a new video on what I'm eating to lose that 147.8 pounds on the green plan. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.